High in the Himalayas lies Changthang, a vast plateau where the land stretches endlessly beneath a deep blue sky. The air is thin and cold, the wind sharp, and the landscape wild and untamed. Shimmering lakes like Tso Moriri and Pangong Tso reflect the sky. Rolling hills and plains dominate, creating a sense of endless space. Days are sunlit and harsh, nights freezing, a world of extremes. This is one of the highest, most remote inhabited places on Earth. Reaching Changthang means entering a realm of wind, birdsong and goats. Despite its isolation, Changthang is home to the Changpa Nomads. For centuries, the Changpa have lived here, understanding the land's moods. They know where water hides and where grass grows for their animals. The Changpa see the land as a sacred provider to respect and care for. Their lives are woven into the fabric of this cold, breathtaking plateau. In this harsh environment, they have found peace and a unique way of life. The Changpa are the true heart of Changthang, living in harmony with nature. Here, survival depends on respect for the land and for each other. The plateau's beauty is raw, its silence profound, and its people resilient. This is Changthang, a world apart where life endures on the roof of the world. The Changpa are semi-nomadic herders, bound by tradition and a deep connection to the land. Their homes are ribot tents, woven from yak hair, portable, sturdy and warm against the plateau's fierce winds. Life centers around family and community. Several families travel together, sharing work and resources. Children learn by doing, herding goats and yaks, reading the sky, and mastering survival from their elders. The Changpa's wealth is their animals, yaks for milk, meat and shelter, Changra goats for prized pashmina wool. Every part of the animal is used, hair for tents, dung for fuel, milk for food. The rhythm of their lives follows the needs of their herds, moving with the seasons in search of grazing. Their knowledge is practical, passed down through generations, and essential for survival. The Changpa are master herders, living in harmony with the land and their animals. Their way of life is a delicate balance between tradition, community, and the demands of the high plains. Each day for the Changpa begins before sunrise, braving the cold to tend to their animals. Women milk the yaks, turning rich milk into butter and cheese, while men prepare to lead herds to pasture. After a simple breakfast of butter tea and sampa, the herders guide goats and yaks across the plateau, always alert to weather and predators. Their knowledge of the land is vital, knowing where grass grows and water flows. Back at camp, women spin wool, weave, cook and care for children, making the most of every resource. As evening falls, animals are secured, and families gather in the warmth of the ribot tent to share a meal and stories. Every task is purposeful. Nothing is wasted. The day ends in quiet, with the family resting and preparing for another day shaped by the rhythms of nomadic life. In Changthang, survival is a daily dance with nature, guided by ancient wisdom. The Changpa's life is simple, resilient, and deeply connected to the land. The Changpa are the original producers of pashmina, the world's finest wool, harvested from the hardy Changra goats. To survive the brutal cold, these goats grow a soft undercoat, pashmina's source. Each spring, as goats shed, the Changpa gently comb out the precious fibers by hand, never harming the animals. Each goat yields only a small amount, making pashmina rare and valuable. The wool is cleaned and sold to traders, who take it to Kashmir to be spun and woven into luxurious shawls. Income from pashmina is vital, allowing the Changpa to buy essentials they can't produce. The health of their herds determines a family's security and future. The Changpa's migration patterns are designed to ensure the best grazing for their goats, protecting the quality of the wool. This relationship between nomads and goats is a model of mutual dependence and respect. Pashmina is more than a product. It is the lifeblood of Changpa culture and survival. Despite their isolation, the Changpa have a vibrant culture, rich in music festivals and tradition. Songs echo across the plains, telling stories of mountains, animals, and nomadic life. Festivals like the Korzok Gustor bring nomads together for masked dances, spiritual renewal, and social gatherings. These celebrations are a time to trade arranged marriages and strengthen community bonds. Storytelling is central. Elders share legends and history by the stove, passing wisdom to the next generation. Traditional clothing, like the woolen gonsha and ornate Perak headdresses, expresses identity and pride. Every garment is practical for the cold, yet beautifully crafted and symbolic. Culture is preserved not in books, but in songs, stories and daily life. The Changpa's traditions are a living link to their ancestors and a source of strength. Even in the harshest conditions, their spirit and heritage endure. Today, the Changpa face new challenges. Climate change, limited access to education and healthcare, and the lure of city life. Unpredictable weather threatens grazing lands, endangering their animals and livelihood. Schools and hospitals are distant, forcing families to choose between tradition and modern opportunities for their children. Many young people are drawn to towns, risking the loss of ancient knowledge and shrinking nomadic communities. Yet the Changpa are adapting, creating fodder banks, exploring tourism and using solar power. They seek a balance, embracing useful technology while preserving their core traditions. Community cooperation remains vital, helping them face hardship together. Their resilience is rooted in both ancient wisdom and openness to change. The future is uncertain, but the Changpa are determined to endure. Their story is one of adaptation, hope, and the will to survive on their own terms. The Changpa's story is one of resilience, surviving and thriving in the world's harshest highlands. Their strength lies in harmony with nature and in the bonds of community. Helping one another is essential. It's how they endure hardship and celebrate joy. Even as modern pressures mount, their traditions guide them forward. Songs, stories and festivals keep their identity alive, offering hope for the future. The challenge is to blend old and new, embracing education and technology while protecting their nomadic heritage. Ensuring that Pashmina's value benefits their communities is key. The laughter of children and wisdom of elders show that hope endures on the plateau. As long as the herds roam and the rebo tents stand, the spirit of the Changpa will survive. They remain the true guardians of the high Himalayas, a testament to the strength of the human spirit.